Hi, it's your coach Joe Lucas. Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to September 12th. Hey, hope you're doing well. Real quick, I know a lot of you have Facebooked me and LinkedIn me and asked me how things are. Here in Melbourne, Florida, at least here personally, we're good. Right? Couple trees, couple bushes, no big deal. Water power up, so ready to rock and roll. Not everybody is so lucky, which brings me to the topic today, which is really a dual topic about perspective and gratitude. You know, here's what I realized, and I've been through probably 4 or 5 hurricanes in my 17 years here in Florida. Every time it happens, it's a real perspective check, and what I mean by that is, we get caught up in economic success, kind of majoring in minor things, right? Scheduling, getting frustrated with clients, all the things, And what we fail to realize in most cases until we're faced with the potential is how literally insignificant all that is when one's home, one's life, one's lifestyle could be totally obliterated. And I know in our industry, being advisors, right, we operate, and I say this as respectfully as I can, in a warped sense of reality. Now, what do I mean by that? Is there are people, and you probably know some of these people, you may know some of these people very intimately, who walk around, making a couple $100,000 a year, right, in income, and they feel like miserable failures. It's the weirdest thing when I've gone to conferences, when I've spoken at conferences, and I'll never forget this. Several years ago, I was doing a couple of talks at a conference down in Boca Raton. We're not going to get into who, what, where, it doesn't matter. And we were done, and we were in this kind of lobby area, and I was with one of my clients who's a member of that firm, and we were going to get bussed to another location, have dinner, stuff like that. And and there must be like 40 or 50, maybe even 60 people, and they're all advisors. And my client goes to me, "Hey Joe, take a look around. When's the last time you saw a bunch of dysfunctional 1%ers?" And it kind of hit me. It's like, holy crap, he's right. Look, and some people heard this and they started to laugh and they started to shake their heads. So, we're not alone in this concept. And I think what we have to remember as an industry, I think what you need to remember as a professional is gratitude. Whether you pick this industry because, your family was in it, or you were in college, or you maybe stumbled in it, right? You just answer some weird ad and next thing you know, 20 years later, here we are. Is that if you look at our space, being an advisor versus pretty much a lot of other places, and I mean the list could be really long, we have nothing to complain about. Yes, there are some irritations like the DOL and compliance and things like that. But if you look at the bigger picture, look at things if you back up for a second and look at things in reality, not in our little myopic warped viewpoint, right? We have such a gift. We have no limits to our income. You have the availability to build your business the way you want to. So in other words, you can make as much money as you want. You can build it where you have a lot of downtime. It's very rewarding if you're doing it the way I think it needs to be done, quote unquote, the right way, which is really help people. And you never have to retire. I mean, it's not like you're an airline pilot and they're going to kick you out at 65. I mean, you can do this forever. And I think a lot of time we lose perspective on that because, we get kind of caught up in, and familiarity breeds contempt, right? We've heard that statement for years. It's so true. You get familiar with things and you start taking them for granted. You have clients for 10, 20, 30 years and you start taking them for granted. And you lose perspective. I think it's very important, and not that I wish a storm on, obviously, people here in Florida, people in Houston. I wouldn't wish any of this on anybody. It sucks, right? And I'm lucky because, again, and I think it's luck. Hurricanes do what they do. My house could have been obliterated just as easy as it's standing here today, and you don't have any control over it. Is to always be grateful for the opportunity. Now, you may be struggling in your business. You may be, contemplating whether you should be in this business. But here's the one thing you've got to remember. You have opportunity. If you decide to, today, make a change, like enough's enough, time to get serious, right? You have that opportunity. You have that option. Not everybody has it. Go walk into, and I'm not going to get into, go walk into any super center, right? Go walk into any big organization. They're going to tell you how much you're worth. They're going to tell you when we need you. And if you don't do this, you're out. Oh, by the way, you get no equity. Most times you get no benefits. Nothing, right? And yet, the worst case financial advisor, and I'm sure there's less, but most people in this industry make $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. I mean, even people that are, we would consider to be underachievers are in the high 5 digits. And yet we all feel like failures. Remember, the average family of 4 in the United States, depending on region, is between $51,000 and $54,000 a year of income. Many of you do 3, 4, 5, 10 times that, and you feel like failures. You walk around with your head, up your butt, like, well, look at me, I suck. Dude, get reality. Go take a look around. You have no challenges because everything you have is solvable by yourself. So a little rant today, just because, again, perspective. And remember, the most important currency you have, the most important, is the relationship with your clients. In other words, your goodwill. No, you don't have a 10-year contract to run your client's money. It's an at-will relationship. Be grateful to every one of your clients that they trust you enough that they allow you the opportunity, the privilege of working with them. So gratitude is important. I want you all to have a great day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you again tomorrow.